Hello, this is Level With Me. This is my show where I play through games and talk about what I think is going on with them in terms of level design and world design and stuff like that. And this week we are starting a new game called INFRA. INFRA is currently on sale on Steam, so that's why I thought I would try it out. Also, I've heard just interesting things about it. I haven't played it yet, but all I know is that the conceit is that you are some kind of civil engineer or structural engineer or something, and you have to like repair bridges or sewers or some shit. So, you know, that's totally my bag. So I'm totally going to try this out and see how it goes. And nitpick all the environment art and level design as I go through it. Let's get into it. So, I think I would situate Infra within a tradition of other job simulator type things.
Oh, hey, Mark.
Oh
Were
god.
you here all night?
Oh wow, it's characters. So like that space cleaner game, what I forget what that one's called. Or there's like a house flipper game where you have to like renovate houses and stuff.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning, boss.
Morning.
Good morning.
And now we're in a boring
I'm
meeting.
Sorry for the early meeting. I have a feeling we might have a long day ahead of us, so we better start early.
I should turn
So
subtitles
which building
on.
did you
Sorry.
accidentally demolish this time?
Is that my voice?
I'm not saying we'll be here all
Viscera
day,
cleanup
but some of the
detail.
places you're about to
Viscera
survey
cleanup detail.
are
That's
in
what it was. Sorry.
exceptionally bad shape, so we might
That's
as
the
well be
spaceship
prepared for the worst.
cleanup game.
Also, the maintenance reports we received from the municipality council yesterday seemed incomplete. So either
I don't
those
like these.
reports have
These
gone
water
missing,
bottles are
or there
distracting.
never
They look
was
more
any
like
maintenance done
yogurt
to
bottles
begin
or
with.
like milk bottles.
Sounds great.
But then the logo
Exactly.
resembles like
So
the
be extra
Avion logo.
careful out there. And I want everyone wearing their helmets today. That means you too, Mark. But enough chit chat for now. Mark, why don't you go ahead and start the presentation? You're better
Stahlberg.
with
So are
computers
we like in
anyway.
Germany or something? I'm not really. Oh my god! Is this like a PowerPoint simulator? Oh my god, this is so good.
All right. A quick recap of the situation. As you all should know, following the corruption scandal
Wait, but I
last
want to
year,
say this
and
stuff.
with the
Oh,
upcoming
it's
local
my
council
job.
Elections, there have
I
been
guess my
some
job is to
changes
just
in
sit
the
here and change
maintenance
the
services
slides for
of the
him.
Stahlberg region. It was decided that all key infrastructure, including power plants and water systems, will now be maintained by us.
Do we really need to hear all this again?
Well, not really. I just thought it would be a good idea to jog your memory a bit, you know? Anyway, like I said earlier,
The voice
there
acting isn't
were
very
some
good,
missing
but
details about
I'm
the state of these
impressed
buildings.
by its presence.
That's why you'll be having a field day today, surveying these places.
The whiteboard is
I'm
kind of weird.
sure
It's weird how the
we'll run
left
into
one is
something that
super
is in
clean
need
and then
of
the right
urgent
one
maintenance.
is like super
If those
marked up.
bridges crossing the Plow Wedge River are any indication, I expect to see some pretty nasty stuff.
It's also strange
I
that
hope
there's
not.
no visible
The city
whiteboard
council doesn't have
markers
much money to spare.
near the whiteboards.
Typical.
Anyway,
I'm just critiquing
next
the
slide,
office.
please.
Oh, there's the whiteboard. There's a whiteboard marker there.
So, as discussed earlier, you've all been assigned specific locations.
I wish I could
today.
zoom in.
Steve,
I wish I could
you'll be
see the
taking
slide.
Plow
I
Wedge
can't
River
actually
facilities.
Right.
see the
Carla
slides.
and
It's kind of
Emmett,
far. I need
you'll
to put
get
my
visit
glasses
the
on
Two
maybe.
Gorges Dam. The view from the top is supposed to be pretty spectacular, so the gig isn't without its benefits.
Naturally.
Looks like I get to visit the dam too.
That's right. You will take care of the Hammer Valley Dam.
I can't
and
believe
its
that's my
surroundings.
voice. It's.
Oh, and there
I
are
mean,
a lot
sure,
of
yeah, that
tunnels
can be my
there,
voice.
So don't forget to bring
Ooh,
your
I like the
flashlight.
lighting details
Sounds
here.
like a great way to
Notice the
spend a
characters.
sunny day.
Oh God.
All right,
He
final
enunciates
slide.
strangely. It's like Shakespearean. I like. Before I change the slide though, just look at the lighting on these characters. Like, they're
Right.
the story is that they're lit by their laptops, right? But we still do it anyway. It's
Feeling
perfect. Like
sleepy,
it makes.
Mark?
Oh, he's
Time
getting
to
mad at
wake
me.
up and start the presentation. Oh, very funny, Mark. Next slide. All right.
I don't get
that
it.
would be the gist of it. Mark, you can go ahead. Get your gear from upstairs, and you can leave when you're ready. I still have a few things to go over with
Can I
Steve,
go
Colin,
inspect
on it.
some bridges yet? What kind of infrastructure simulator is this? Okay, there we go. Okay, now we can walk. Oh, no. Oh, whoa. Wow. I did not expect the office to look like this. It's that meeting room looks a lot like this is like some kind of weird like London office in that big like gherkin shard building. You know, like it's just or it feels like almost kind of Deus Exy. It's weird that such a boring structural engineering firm would be this fancy or I mean maybe I don't have that much real life experience with structural engineering firms, so I don't really know. The level of clutter is pretty pleasant. Like I'm pretty digging this detail right here. Tool buddy toolbox. That's being used to prop open this door. Looks like they modeled the. No, it's like an appropriate amount. It looks like they kind of modeled the hinges though. Nice details on all these like fittings and stuff. Let's see what else. I think I recognize that ventilation duct thing. I think I've used that. I think that's from a Unity asset store thing that I've used as well. That's a weird thing to recognize, though. I'm sorry. Let's see. What else is going on? Yeah, this reminds me of Deus Ex a lot. Deus Ex had a lot of this very modern office vibe. Like, especially this. Like, what is going on with this? It's a very glamorous vision of what, but Hollywood, I was gonna say this is like almost like a Hollywood version of what a structural engineering office would do, but Hollywood would think structural engineering is boring. They would not make it look this fancy. They would make it look more like shitty and old. This would be more like a magazine publisher's office in the Hollywood film or something. Let's see, what else is going on here? Oh, can we read this magazine? Can I zoom in on things? Oh, I can zoom in. Awesome. Colonizing Antarctica. Oh, maybe we're in the future. I still don't really know where Stahlberg is. It's looks like some kind of Anglophone country. And then everyone speaks with these like European accents. So I would guess, yeah, maybe somewhere in Scandinavia or the UK, I guess, where there might be like a lot of immigration from Europe, from continental Europe, maybe. Let's see what else is going on here. I like these props. It's weird how there's not any shadowing on these though. Like they do a good job with all the light mapping and everything here, but then it's just weird that you wouldn't bake. Is it because they're all dynamic? Can I like tumble them? I don't know. Or maybe I need to turn on screen space ambient occlusion. Maybe. Oh, whoa! My menu's a phone. Oh, that's so good. Although it's kind of annoying because I have to squint at what these menu options are. Okay, let's see. Oh, hey Tanya, what's up? I don't know how to turn on screen space ambient occlusion on though. I feel like that's what's missing here. But I don't know. There's no setting for it. Oh well. Let me turn on subtitles while I'm at it though. I mean, I love the idea of having this phone menu thing. But so like annoying. Like I can't like see what's going on. Ugh, okay. Anyway, let's get back to this. Oh hey Tanya. Yeah, I'm good. Just playing this INFRA, which is a infrastructure simulator game, and we are a structural engineer in some unnamed Western country. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do now. I think I'm supposed to go to my cubicle and do some office work, but I don't really know where my cubicle is. Oh, here's my
Feeling all
coworker.
right there, Mark? We'll catch up later, Mark.
He doesn't seem that busy. I don't know. Is that like Vizio or something? I don't know what he's doing on there. see. Oh, we have an aquarium in the office. That's like a nice bit of flair. Why is there beer in the aquarium? Is that a European flourish? To chill your beer in the... Oh, what's the OS we're using? Viewports 8. A weird Windows parody, I guess. Which one's my office? I don't know. I feel like I'm bothering my coworkers with my incompetence. Ooh, look at this water cooler. The UVing on this water cooler is kind of like a little bit lazy though. I think I wouldn't have made it like this weird stainless steel finish. I also maybe would have beveled the water cooler. If you're gonna go to the effort of like modeling the spigots, you might as well bevel some of these edges, because I think also most water coolers would also be more made of like soft plastic and stuff. So I will have beveled these edges definitely and not made it this weird chrome finish. Technical drawing. Oh.
You mean the M3?
Yeah. Guess
I'll have to use key card
It
readers.
feels like my car can't take much more.
Are these my
Why not use
coworkers?
the public transport?
You live right next to a train station anyway, and there's a metro station south of the office.
Have you seen the tunnels? I wouldn't take the metro even if you paid me to.
Actually, the company will pay half of the regional.
I
ticket
love
for
how
you.
generic my
Really?
coworkers
Yeah.
look. Like
Yeah, saves you
this
a fair bit
is
of money in the
this
long
is
run.
the character
I'm thinking about
generator,
selling my car for
stock
good.
model,
Yeah, I
stock
still don't trust the
3D,
condition of the metro tunnels.
Oh, come on.
like
What's gonna
neo-realist
happen? It's not like the
aesthetic
tunnels
that
are
I
going to
love in my
suddenly
games too.
collapse.
I like. Are they gonna
You
just
look like you could use some sleep.
stay in my?
Feeling all right there, Mark?
You look like you could use some sleep.
What's with this shade? Jeez. Okay, fine. They're basically just saying I look like shit, which is fine. Is this my office? Oh, this is the toilet. Can I go in the toilet? It's not an immersive sim unless I can go in the toilet. No, I guess not. Look at that hexagon sculpture. Again, feels very Deus Ex-y. Yeah, I wish I could flush things down the toilet, but the game is not letting me in there. And
I'm busy, dude.
I wish they could look at me. It's weird how they're just giving me side eye this whole
Catch up
time.
later, Mark.
Pretty rude. Oh, look at this. Look at this environmental storytelling. There's no tablets left for me to get. Oh, I love the additional floors they have down here. Like, it's pretty clearly like that guy's just walking back and forth, I think, on like a constant loop. But still, I love it when games do this, where they give like a little bit of life to like the rest of the world, even though it's totally like an very artificial feeling, overplayed trope that doesn't really like work the way it might. Oh, I don't have keycard access. It doesn't really work, I think, the way it's intended anymore. Oh, I want to use the microwave or drink this Coke. Damn. Okay, this would be so good if it was just full immersive sim picking up shit all the time, but I guess not. Oh, there's a note here. Wait, use the side door? I already did use the side door. Is that just lorem ipsum? It looks like that's just an office memo in Latin. Very sophisticated. Wait, but I don't know where I'm supposed to go. That note just told me I had to go through this side area. But when I tried to go into this side area, they were blocking me off. Oh, am I supposed to go here? Ah. Oh, whoa. Look at that. It's kind of creepy how there's no one there, though. It's really creepy. I'm also getting Mirror's Edge Deus Ex vibes, too. Like, it's just a sauna. Okay, I think we're definitely in Scandinavia. Why would there be a sauna in this place? This is definitely not North American. Let's see, what else is going on here? I just love the commitment to scale here. This feels pretty good. Not a fan of these light fixtures, about how there's so much bloom coming off of them. It feels kind of wrong. It feels like the lighting's wrong. Oh, can I jump to my death? Should I save my game? Wait, let me figure out quick save. Hold on. Quick save is F6. Okay, let me try to jump to my death now. Oh my god. Oh my god! I didn't think it was gonna let me do that. Okay. Well, I thought this game was kind of a walking simulator thing, but it's a walking simulator game where you can have thoughts of self-harm. I'm sorry, everyone on the stream, for that. But I guess I got an achievement or something. Okay, let's head down the elevator. Oh, there's the elevator. Okay. I don't get to control which floor I go to. That's interesting. Not a fan of this metal texture here. It looks like almost like this like CG textures. I can even see the tiling pattern on this. Should have done. I mean, it doesn't really matter. But wait, I missed my opening. Shit. How do I open the door again? I was too busy whining about the specular map. It looks like the specular roughness on here. And I totally missed my elevator stop. I like the consistency. We see this like diagonally pattern on the windows earlier on the 7th floor, and we see that motif continued in the 8th floor. So that's pretty nice. Oh, we're on the top floor now. Oh wow, and then we can see we're near a cruise ship terminal. We can see some turbines over there. Maybe we're in like Copenhagen or something. Pretty dense kind of city though, it looks like, with some former industry there. Great skybox. The skybox texture itself though is a little bit of kind of strange though. Like it's very grainy, it seems. You could have like used a better photo source for that maybe. Oh, and the water isn't animated. The water's very still. It's a little creepy. Yeah, it's like someone took a photo and slapped it on there. I don't really know what's going on there. But still, the sense of scale is pretty impressive. It also does, in terms of like fog scale, it's also doing a thing that most video games wouldn't do. Like in Skyrim, you get heavy atmospheric scattering and fog when you're just like 100 meters away from something, right? That's when the fog starts getting really, really thick. But in real life, I think fog and atmosphere often goes much further off into the distance. And I like how this is actually really like committing to that with the skybox there. It looks like this doesn't feel like a video game. This feels more like architectural visualization. Like they got someone who doesn't work in game art. They got an ArcViz person to come in and work on this, which is really interesting to me because I feel like in video games, game art is often siloed off from the rest of the industries that work in 3D. So to feel like an actual like engineering person almost like researched how that industry does 3D is it's pretty, feels good to me. Although I will have beveled this edge. Come on, just bevel your edges. It's 2019. Bevel your edges. Oh, I can go in here. What the hell is this? Oh, this is the sauna. What the hell? Oh, there's someone in here? Oh my god, can I cruise for sex in the sauna? Is that what people do? I don't know how to work saunas, by the way. I've never been in one. Oh, I can like mantle up this. It's strange. Yeah, I really just want to like wait in here and linger for like my coworker to come in here and then we can fool around. But I guess it's not that kind of game, unfortunately. The lights are pretty intense here. They kept the light fixtures in here to cast these weird, like, very stark thief-like shadows. But then the sky is so overcast, it wouldn't actually be casting light like this. So this feels really awkward to me. Like, I wouldn't have put a skylight in here. I think I would have put in more recessed lighting, some fluorescent lighting in here, because that's what this quality of light feels like more to me. This doesn't feel like skylight. Oh, here's the toilet. I found the toilet, everyone. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh, that's so good. Oh wait, is the toilet paper dynamic? Oh no. Okay, that's the next. That's like the next frontier in immersive sims. I think it's when you can like tear off toilet paper. God, that'd be so damn good. Oh, it's those weird old style towel dispensers. Oh well, not old, just not disposable. I cannot turn the sink on, unfortunately. It looks like it's a motion sensor based sink, but I do not have hands or something, so I can't trigger it, unfortunately. I love this corporate architecture though. Like, it feels very, very researched. Yeah, almost like someone in the chat said this is almost like a SketchUp model. Yeah, it feels like they imported a SketchUp model. Oh shit, I can take the stairs too? What the? Whoa, what? This is like an office break room. Oh, that window feels really weird though. Like, the normal map just feels way too dense. I think they're going for a quality of frosted glass, where frosted glass would be so much softer. It wouldn't be so like harsh and discreet like that and noisy. Also, why would you frost those windows? You know? Could have just kept it like normal windows like these. Oh man. Oh, love this. Look at all the roof infrastructure they built out. And look, they even like put chairs on there. Look at that environmental storytelling, right? That's where you go to take a smoke, because you can't smoke in here. So you have to go out to the roof and then you smoke on the roof, I guess. Oh, look at that random garbage they put on there. Oh, so good. Cell tower? Oh my god, so good. Look at that cell transmitter. Games need more cell transmitters, right? It's 2019, come on. Oh, there's a note on here for me. Oh, they've been drinking in the sauna. Oh shit, maybe they have been cruising each other in the sauna. Look at this storytelling. Wow. I cannot turn on the TV, unfortunately. I cannot turn on this GL TV. Oh, the light switch is interactive? No, boo. But I guess it's all baked lighting, so you wouldn't be able to do that. Oh, I could have taken the stairs. If I wanted to save the environment, I should have taken these stairs instead. My bad. Okay, let's get back on the critical path. This is a weird photo, but it's roughly in line with random IKEA stock photography that you'd find in these weird corporate settings. See, this feels less designery than the office place that we were in before. I think what I don't believe is that our office space would be so cluttered, but then a storage area wouldn't be cluttered. It's weird how empty this is. Is the fire escape? Oh, I can go in the fire escape. Oh, so good. This is a fire hazard, though. This is literally against the fire code. You cannot do this. You cannot block the fire stairs. I'm writing up a complaint for this game. Okay, now here's the clutter I came here for. Oh, look, there's like a stereo. Can I mantle up on here? No. Why are there guns up here? What kind of game is this? Can I turn the stereo on? No, it's not interactive. Okay, just some Uzis hiding on the shelf, you know, as you do. Okay, well, I'll write up those OSHA complaints and we'll move on. Oh, okay, more bathrooms, more toilets. Oh shit, look at this. Oh, so good. Okay, here's my other complaint about this game. I feel like if this was made pre-PBR, PBS, physically based rendering, because it's just, there's no, the specularity and reflection in this game is either just totally super shiny or totally just barely shiny. Oh my god, Lunarin, hello. Hi, Matt Bright. Like, stuff is either super shiny or completely matte and completely dull. I think I would, like, just, like, these toilets, the toilet porcelain should not, is that screen on the urinal? Oh, shit. Oh my god. Oh, this is fucking me up. But also, urinals don't get dirty like that. Like, you don't get black smudges on a urinal. Like, have you even seen a urinal? Like, learn to urinal, right? Like, it's not black. It's like brown and yellow smudges, maybe. But black implies, yeah, that, like, yeah, there's like a lot of like coal and soot, or like there's a lot of wind, like there's a lot of dirt from the, like, a window outside blowing in. Like, that's how dirt would accumulate there. It's just weird that this bathroom would be so spotless and clean. Oh, this is a really small stall too. I think this stall should be bigger. It's strange how small it is. It's also definitely not like handicap accessible either, right? But okay, well, we'll move on. It's okay. Oh, I can go in the women's bathroom as well. Look at this. Now we know it's a real immersive sim. Oh shit. Okay, this is a little bit annoying now. Like, it annoys me a little bit that this game highlights so much of its environmental storytelling like this. Like, oh look, something broken. Look, here's an environmental storytelling thing for you to look at. You don't need to attach notes to everything. And also, yeah, why would you tape like a note to the broken window? Like, it's just so weird. Like, don't do this. Just let us have the broken window. It's fine. Like, we can already imagine what happened there without a note from someone claiming responsibility, right? Or people in the chat are saying maybe Carl was framed, and that is certainly a possibility. Very deep game. Okay, but as much as I don't like this, I do like how they did this broken glass here. Looks like they modeled out the edges here and put a nice refract shader on it. It's a little bit, the broken glass is a little bit too homogeneous though. I think it would have been more of like a web of fractures, right? Instead of this mosaic network too. Like, that's a little bit too, it's a little bit too much of like a nice like triangulation instead of a proper fracture. Oh look, everyone's still down there. Those people are just staring off into space. That's intense. I think I'm supposed to do something here. I mean, I'm assuming I'm on the critical path, and here's why. Because the reason why you'd put environmental storytelling here is so that the player would look over here, look at this note, and then they would think to go through there, right? So environmental storytelling is also like what maybe more old school level designers would call a weenie in Disney parlance, where you see something, you walk up to it, and it's like attracting you, like a weenie, like a hot dog. Because of course, hot dogs just attract you to them. They have a gravity to them. So I'm assuming that's why they put that here, because this way could be on the critical path, I guess. Oh, I can't order soda. The environment artist looks like had a lot of fun here making up all these fake brands. Oh, that soda's called Fail. I want to order Fail. But maybe I have no money. It's okay. Let's see. Anything else? Over here? No, looks like I can't. Oh, I can go in the print room. I can go in the copy room. That's nice. The engineer. Oh my god. Yeah, right, buddy. Oh, here's our salary, civic notices, regulations. Is that foil? I guess that's what you do. I haven't been in the like HVAC section of most office parks, so I don't really know if this foil is supposed to like be very authentic or not. It's a very noisy kind of foil though. I would have scaled it up more. It's just, it tiles too repetitively, and it almost looks like more like it's like a bunch of like sticks or something instead of some kind of aluminum silvery foil thing. Okay, well that door's locked. I guess that was just like a fun side area I could go into. Oh, bye Tanya. Can I scan into here? Yeah, I can scan into here. Oh god, yeah, I just love... Okay, so this office park aesthetic feels a little bit better, a little bit less fancy than the other stuff, which makes me feel better about it. This fridge is strange though. This doesn't feel like an American fridge. This is definitely like a European fridge, I think. Is this where I'm supposed to go? When in doubt, just call me Mark. Oh, is this my office? Wow, I get a whole big room to myself. Look at this. It's kind of a shitty office though. Like this window is pretty. This is a pretty shitty view. Like why would my character settle for this? Yeah, maybe bump mapping is anti-European, you know? Ultimate engineering, modern skyscrapers, extreme structures. He owns multiple copies of the same book. You know, perhaps he wrote these books and that's why I have multiple copies. Oh, is this like a Finnish? That looks like, are those Finnish words? I'm not quite sure. Let's see, what else? We have a bunch of printer paper. We have one of these engineering tables here. Drafting tables, I guess. That's how you know you're an engineer. Oh, I guess this is my mission. This is my upcoming mission. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Is this a checklist? Okay. Before you go, take the following with you. Flashlight. But flashlight is spelled wrong? Or maybe they meant fleshlight? Okay. Pick up your flashlight. Pick up your camera. Pick up your helmet. Oh, I didn't pick up my helmet last time. That's really important too. I should have steel-toed boots too, ideally. Keys from reception. Oh shit. Where's reception? Okay. And get new markers. These suck. Yeah, they probably do. I was just writing with a pen today and they're pretty bad. Are my car keys here though? Okay, there's my camera. Or is that my security fob to get in, maybe? Wow, so this is a day in the life of an engineer, huh? Wow. Okay, pick up my hard hat, my flashlight.
That's everything. Now, to grab the master keys from the reception.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. Oh, I have beer in my office. Ooh, sneaky. And I have a bunch of nuts and screws as well. Jesus Christ. Oh, there's a Finnish flag in here. I don't recognize what the Finnish flag looks like. Oh, there it is. Okay, so maybe I'm finished. Oh my god, yeah. So this is actually a perfect tie-in with My Summer Car, I guess. Okay, so my job is I have to go. The job site is the Hammer Valley Dam area, and then okay, I guess I'm gonna go inspect the power plant and the dam, and then eventually the sawmill. Start from the small power plant, and then I have to go reach the sawmill. Oh, these photos are so high resolution. Look at that. Very high resolution post-its too. Oh, oops. Okay. I think I'm done here. I've a lot of beer and a lot of blueprints. Okay, that's what I know engineers do. Oh, there's also like a paper trail. That's strange. Wait. There's a paper trail leading here from someone claiming to be Mark. Wait. I think, okay, here's my headcanon. Me, the player character, I am the one who broke this window and I put this note on here to frame Carl. I think that makes a lot of sense, right? That's clearly what the game is implying. Also, Carl's office isn't even in here. Maybe Carl Johnson? I don't know. I think that the game has to be implying that we're basically an asshole. We're like a huge office asshole that no one likes. Okay, what's over here? Is this the way? Can I get to reception from here, you think? Oh, that's a very wet floor. Yeah, that's very dangerous. I shouldn't go there. Okay, let's run all the way back to the elevator. And let's get to that job site. I spent 30 minutes inspecting all the environment art. But, ooh, it's a different elevator this time. Interesting. I think that metal is actually a substance designer preset. I think I recognize this metal. Oh shit, I could have run down the stairs too, huh?
What the hell?
Uh-oh. I should have taken the stairs.
Looks like someone forgot to pay the electricity bill.
Oh my god, wait, what? Oh my god, I have to... Or CG... I have to engineer... Oh my god, I have to do some engineering. Oh shit, okay. Wait, what does this say? Okay. Open manually by overriding... Oh, look at this. I feel like I'm a dude who knows about this shit. Okay. Override fuses B2 and B3. Which one's B2 and B3? Okay, there's a marker here that's marked B. So I guess B2 and B3 would be these middle ones? Oh, nice. Yeah, elevators are
I'll have to
creepy.
take the stairs.
Well, it took me down to the 3rd floor at least. I mean, this is still like a fire hazard. Seriously, that's really bad. Like, you can get a citation for that, for blocking these fire escape stairs. Wait, can I go to the other floors too? Oh my god, oh, it's under construction. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so good. Look at all this environmental storytelling. Okay, the plastic texture on this is very good though. Specular on a lot of other stuff has been really messed up, but the specular on this has been really good. Still no one in the cafeteria. It's just really creepy how there's no one here. Like, you'd think there would be just a random person lingering, right? Oh, why can't I go in the kitchen? Whoa. Ew, is this what like institutional kitchens look like? Gross. Oh, what's in here? Oh, I can't open it. Oh, weird blooming going on this window. Okay, am I out yet? Wait, is this just a flat texture? Wow. Look at that. That's just like a flat texture. I mean, I admire that though. Like, you know, respect. Where are we? I'm just wandering this office. Oh, look at these server racks. Definitely an engineer made this because only they would make server infrastructure look this fancy and cool. I'm pretty sure it doesn't look like this in real life, right? You'd have bright fluorescent lighting. You wouldn't. Wait, do I have to connect a power cable? How do I...
Seriously, what's up with these damn elevators?
Can I
Every time
mantle
there's a
over this?
power
No.
cut, they go into a lockdown of some kind.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
I heard it was some kind of precaution mechanism.
Really? What's the point of locking people inside the elevator?
No idea. But the most important question is what's up with the power grid?
Exactly.
Ooh.
There've been a lot of power outages.
Foreshadowing.
Sometimes it feels like we're living in a third world country or something.
Indeed. I blame the local officials for misdirecting funds to some irrelevant projects.
Oh
instead
god, yeah,
of the
look at her
important
fingers. She
ones.
needs to
Guys,
relax.
don't
They all
get
need to
sidetracked.
relax.
We are
Oh my
talking
god.
about elevators here.
They all look like they're related or something. It's like the same like base model for all of them. I don't know.
Morning, Mark. You have a letter from the city authority. It's on the counter.
Oh.
Don't worry, it's not a parking ticket. Looks like it's just some keys.
Thanks.
Have a nice day.
You too.
You too. Communauts? I mean, it's cool that there's like random startups in this office building. Like, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's go to the job site. Just had to spend 40 minutes wandering around.
What's
this.
up with the doors?
Looks like they're on the fritz again. I'll get someone from maintenance to take a look. Didn't you leave your car in the parking garage downstairs anyway?
Oh. She's being really sassy with me, but I guess it's my fault for leaving my... How do I get to the parking garage, though? Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this environmental storytelling. Okay, how do I get to the garage? I don't like the font they used for this. But maybe the fact that they used a bad font for this? Is that Arial? Trebuchet? I don't know what font that is. How do I get down to the parking garage over here? I wonder if they localized the signs for different languages.
Now, where is the car? There it is.
Oh, there's my car. Oh my god, look at how butch I am. I mean, actually, maybe not that butch. I was gonna say, like, oh man, look at this truck, but actually, yeah, I don't know. Probably should have wandered around. Probably should have driven around a little bit. Oh, do I get to drive? Please let me drive.
And it's a beautiful day in Salberg today, with a little over 18 degrees Celsius.
Come on, my
and
summer
slight
car.
overcast.
Come on. Oh, no, don't fade to black. Oh well, missed opportunity. I encourage you to pick up this game yourself and definitely walk around the parking garage. Oh, I have bad taste in music. Ugh. Okay. Oh shit! Look at all this nature. Whoa, what? Not sure how I feel about the foliage modeling. It feels very 2014. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Like structurally, it's kind of the same as My Summer Car in terms of like poly count and their overall approach, where it's just like a triangle like nest, but
I'm finally here. The traffic was horrible. Any last minute tips before I start
oof.
surveying this place?
Why would the traffic be horrible? I'm in the
You
middle
know
of
the drill.
nowhere.
Take pictures of everything that's broken. Also, if you come across any technical documents or other documents of interest, take pictures of them. It'll help our cause.
Okay, bye.
It'll help our
Bye.
cause. We're a heartless company. What cause do we have? Oh shit. Oh, look at that infrastructural walkway I can take. Or should I go over here first? Oh man, what should I do first? Okay. Keep out. Okay, guess I can't go in there. These flowers just kind of bother me. The way they've been like, maybe that's how they look in real life. I don't know. Maybe in real life flowers bother me, but it's just kind of distracting how flat they are. I would have like given them more mass on the top a little bit. It's just weird how like flat they are. Are these OSHA violations? Should I be taking photos of these? How do I even take a photo? Okay, that's my flashlight. I don't know what key brings my camera out. Do I right click? Yeah, I don't know what button to use for the camera. Hold on. I thought it would tell me. Oh, 1. Oh my god. Ooh, I like this camera. This is a pretty good camera. A successful picture. Doesn't this look like infrastructure? Why? Wait, why was I supposed to take a picture of that? That doesn't make sense. Should I take a picture of this? Why this one but not this one? That's kind of weird. Like, this looks like something that's important to photograph, but then the game is telling me it doesn't matter. Oh, I wish I could selfie in this game. Should I take a picture of this spindle? No? Okay. Oh, I have a brick. Can I use this brick to break shit? Oh, look at this. Oh man. Okay, so loving the environment art from like a lot, like from far away. The environment art looks much better. Close up, it's just kind of weird. But oh, in the chat, someone asks, "Can I drown?" Yeah, I think I can jump down and die. Let's see. Yeah. I guess I can't swim. Oh, can I go down this ladder? Oh shit, should I be taking a picture of this?
Someone should get that fixed.
Oh my god, I'm developing the structural engineering sense. I like this scrolling normal map. I mean, it kind of works, but then it's also kind of weird how static it is. I think I would have added like a third normal map to make it a little bit more dynamic. It's just weird how regular it is. I think I would have distorted that a little bit more. Because right now it just feels like from far away it works pretty well, but then when you start looking at it for too long, you start seeing the more like scroll, like conveyor belt nature of it. Nice water particles there though. I'll take a picture of that.
It's not good.
Let's see, what else should I be documenting? Guess I should go inside now. I wish I could zoom out.
All right. First inspection target. An old power plant that I already forgot the name of. Let's see how this place is doing.
Let's see, anything I should take pictures of? Anything I should take pictures of? Oh, what's this? Maintenance log by JK. Oh no, this person had a heart attack according to these documents. That's sad. It's very sad.
A pack of spare batteries for the camera.
Oh shit, wait. I need to manage my camera energy? I didn't even know. Ew, what are these bugs? Ew, look at all these bugs. Ew. Oh, I need to take pictures of the documents. Right. Thanks.
Fascinating.
Can I drink the beer yet? Guess not. Ew, look at these. More games should have, like, bugs and flies and cockroaches. Like, it's just fascinating. Although, you know, all the insect biomass around the world is declining, so maybe to make a video game without bugs is actually, like, a pretty radical statement to make about what climate change will do to our ecosystems. This is another thing I've been liking in recent first-person games that aren't AAA games, which is where it actually lets environments be super dark, and then when they're super dark, you actually do need to use the flashlight.
Bolt cutters.
Oh, bolt
Might
cutters.
come in handy. A pack of spare batteries for the flashlight.
Okay, now I have plenty of batteries. I should be fine now. Yeah, I guess I'm good. Let's see. Oh, that looks broken. That thing down there. Let's go take a picture of that. Well, let's think about the level design first. So let's think about what... Oh, what's this? Oh, uh-oh. Wait, but that's broken. Don't I want to take a picture of that?
Lost
I guess
batteries.
not. Those aren't my last batteries. Oh well. Okay, I'll try to conserve my camera battery now. It uses up a lot of energy. Does it hurt me if I walk up to it? I guess not. Let's see. So that seems bad. The level design here has been pretty good. So let's talk about briefly about what's been happening. So first of all, walked into here, didn't see anything, so now I turn around, go this way. You walk over here because then you want to see all the details and stuff here. But then when you look around, then you see this door, and then you kind of want to go there, but then that's a dead end, so you come back. But when you come back this way, and then you're making a U-turn here, you have no choice but to notice that particle spray down there. So it's making a lot of use of this U-turn trick about how when you go one way and then you like turn around, you notice what was behind you. And in that way, that's kind of a soft gate that the player doesn't notice. Here's another kind of soft gate where I didn't notice this door before, or this doorway before, because I was focused more on this. So I wanted to walk down here and then see this. But now when I turn around, now I notice this doorway. I think what also helps with this doorway here is that when I'm walking here at this grazing angle, you can't even tell that there's really a door there, right? When I'm walking down, it kind of just blends in with the rest of the wall and shadow, so I'm not really thinking about it. And you can tell that's on purpose because they purposely left it so dark right here. Do I take photos of any of this? Is any of this infrastructure? I guess not. Okay. Guess I'm done here. Oh, but you have to find the bolt cutters to cut open that chain. So that's also like a hard kind of gate where you have to get the bolt cutters in that other room that we were in before. Let's see. Keep walking around. Wait, am I doing this right? I could have walked along that bridge, but I didn't. But it told me to go to the small power plant first, so I guess that's what I'm doing. I wish I could take photos just because it looks pretty, but the game penalizes me harshly for it. It's kind of sad. But on the other hand, yeah, people in the chat, I think Trundlespot definitely has a good point with how there's no health in this game, but this game still wants you to have collectibles. So the batteries need to act as this kind of thing to reward you for exploring things. But on the other hand, I think making the battery in my camera drain so quickly is also kind of sad. It definitely goes against the prevailing notion in games. Ooh, can I walk out onto here? But why would I want to do that? Can I take a photo of something here? Why would the game let me do this? But it's like I can't take photos for fun, you know? It's just weird that the game doesn't let you do that. And that's definitely not the prevailing trend in camera games these days. Let's see, let's keep walking down here, I guess. There's no map, I think, is there? Because how am I supposed to memorize that map I saw in the office? That's not really fair. Looks like there's no map button. Okay. These clips are very Half-Life 2 Episode 2 kind of thing. Yeah, just the way they're like nice big chunks, but it also just feels very like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe I haven't done much research on what cliffs should look like a little bit. These just seem a little bit too like overhangy a little bit. I don't know. They don't quite feel right. I can't really put my finger on it though. This game also feels. I would also compare this game a lot to the Vanishing of Ethan Carter, which is a very similar game where you actually walk along a river through an old power plant and stuff. Has a very similar kind of aesthetic where there's very heavy reliance on photo source in a way that also reminds me of um, I think like back when there was a lot more of like a Counter-Strike map scene, Counter-Strike 1.6. I would, oh my god, look at that. Wait, did I miss that? Okay, there we go. There was a lot more of a like. There was a lot more like you could tell there was like a difference between different scenes about how. Um, I felt like American Counter Strike mappers would rely on a lot more like hand painting, and then I felt like a lot more of the European Counter Strike mapper scene relied a lot more on photo sourcing. Especially a lot more of the like Nordic or Scandinavian mappers too. To me, this feels like a Counter Strike map almost in that tradition. Oh, let's go in this office. Let's see what's in here. Oh, I can turn the lights on. That's good. This abandoned field office. Anything good?
That makes 2 packs of spares for the flashlight.
I'm glad I say everything to myself out loud. Oh, they didn't plug in the microwave or anything. I'm very, like, green friendly, you know? Oh, is there Oh, it's a map of Europe. Oh, I should close the door. Should I take this picture of this map of Europe? No. We all know what Europe looks like, right? We don't need a map of it. Oh, here's some important documents. Okay. So it looks like these documents are saying... we'll read from left to right, I guess, because I feel like that's what the narrative design of this wants. The document on the left says to demand payment for sawmills, massive log order. Okay, so this is like a logging office. It's not a power plant. Figure out how to pay our loan to the bank before we go bankrupt. Get money to pay striking workers unpaid salaries. Definitely not in the U.S. Then. Get new client. Oh, interesting. And then the note in the middle is addressed to someone named Matt from someone named Tom. Oh, if this was a gay romance thing, I would be so into it. I would just fucking die. Like Brokeback Civil Engineering Simulator. Oh my god. Oh, I would just die. Okay. Um, Tom is asking Matt, do you know why the dam stopped passing our logs through the chute? Okay, so there's something wrong with the dam. So maybe there's some kind of big dispute between Matt and Tom, and then the one on the right is a letter from Matt to Tom in reply saying, I know the hydropower company's sudden bankruptcy, but I've seen Alex Hartman occasionally entering the power plant and light coming out of the windows of the dam at night. Oh, so there's something spooky going on. And they all have kind of similar handwriting. It's kind of weird. Okay. Oh, more
A
batteries.
pack of spare batteries for the camera.
A lot of garbage still in the trash can. That's okay. I just destroyed that pot. Why am I so violent? Oh, okay. Here's a map.
Logging zones in red. Looks like the work was cut short. A local logging company. Looks like they went out of business.
Okay, so maybe they don't localize the documents because maybe the other function of photographing documents is that they can summarize it for you in the voiceover. So I think that's a smart move, I think. Okay, so we walked down from the old power plant. we're at the office here at the intersection of these rivers, and then next we have to somehow make our way down to the dam. Oh, and that bridge up there, we could have made our way to the logging zones if we had crossed that bridge back there. Maybe. Let's see. I need to. Let's see. So I need to cross a bridge somehow and get down to the dam and then the sawmill at the end. Ooh, one word about the decoration in this office. So it's the wallpaper here is really interesting. The wallpaper here evokes for me like a 70s or 80s kind of vibe here, and then I think that goes with the air conditioning. I don't know, maybe some Finnish people or Europeans could correct me on this, but I feel like this office is designed to feel kind of like old. So this is meant to be like a dilapidated work site that isn't in operation anymore. So they purposely source these. Oh, look at that. That looks like a real photo of something, though. I don't know why the chairs would be in here, though. That doesn't make sense. I feel like the chairs would be more in here because you'd be hanging out in the office. You wouldn't be hanging out here unless you purposely kept the door open for some fresh air or something. I don't know. All this lovely graffiti. Very nice. Chainsaw. Logs. Heavily photo-sourced logs. Heavily photo-sourced ivy. But, you know, it works. So we could go that way, but I don't know why I would go that way. I guess that's the way to the logging camp, right? But maybe we should make our way down to the dam. I like the non-linear choices here. This feels like a mini open world kind of conceit, almost. Where I can just choose where I want to go. Oof, yeah, I really don't like this rock texture. It looks like they applied a detail overlay on top of this, and it just really doesn't work. It just feels like... Yeah, it feels like Counter-Strike 1.6, or... No, it feels like Counter-Strike Condition 0. I don't know. It's just adding more noise. It's not detail, it's noise. Totally unnecessary. I think I would have almost preferred it without the detail overlay on there. It feels strange. So to me, that almost dates this game back to like maybe 2012 or something. Just because the approach to foliage, the approach to some of this environment art and texturing, it's definitely, yeah, not in the physically based era since like 2016. Ooh. Okay, so I'm on here. I should take a photo of this? Is any of this relevant? No. Is this signal box interesting to take a photo of?
There we go.
Oh, what did I do? I don't know what that did. Why did I want to do that? Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Where's the train? Oh shit, so if I didn't... Wait, so if I hadn't turned on the signal, then I would have gone onto the bridge and then the train would have killed me? Ah, damn. I'm sorry I deprived the stream of that moment. That's kind of sad. I'm sorry. I'm just so preternaturally good at first-person puzzle games that I just solve puzzles without even knowing. Um, again, sorry. I'm just too good. It should be illegal, really. I've walked on I walked on an old railway bridge once in where was it? I think it was in Santa Cruz, California, next to the boardwalk. They actually have this really scary old railway bridge that isn't used anymore, but they totally let you walk on there. And what's scary about walking on those is that the space between the slats is actually really, really big. Like it's almost like maybe 8 or 10 inches. I don't know how many centimeters that is, like 20 centimeters if you're European. So that's actually like a pretty wide section. Like you feel like you could definitely fall through and die if you like take a wrong step. It's like kind of scary to walk on that old bridge. And I kind of wish that's what they captured here. Maybe that's what they did at first, but then that would maybe be a little misleading because maybe a player would think that was dangerous even when it's not. So it's maybe better to fill in the bridge like this. And maybe more up to code as well. Should I turn off the signal? Should I just force the train to stay there forever? That seems kind of like an asshole move. I don't know. Well, I guess the train will just stay there forever. That's kind of sad. Oh, tree on the tracks. Good find. Wait, the camera isn't snapping to this. Okay, I guess that didn't matter. That seems pretty bad though, right? How's the train gonna get through? I mean, really I saved the train, right? Well, a train can drive through a tree, they don't care. The train wouldn't have been derailed, right? What's weird about this as a conceit is I feel like the level designer put this here to signal that we shouldn't keep walking. This is signaling the level boundary. But literally 1 minute ago, I mantled over an obstacle that was this low. So why would you put a tree here to block me while also making it this low? Like, you should make the tree bigger, or you should put the angle differently, or maybe you should put like a giant rock here as well. I don't know. It's just it's weird that you would do this, that you want to put an unequivocal obstacle in my way, but then you make the obstacle low enough for me to conceivably mantle over it. If you play like the Long Dark does this too. Except the Long Dark will have an obstacle and you totally can mantle over it. So I don't know, maybe it was there to force me to mantle. Other games would do that to force you into the mantling animation, and then while they do that, they might finish streaming a level. Thief does that. The Thief 4 does that a lot, where you'll be locked into this action animation, and when you're doing the action animation, it's actually streaming the next level segment. So, in terms of readability, it's just not super clear to me what that's supposed to mean. Oh, is this someone's house? Does someone live here? Oh shit, what? I want to like go in their house. But I guess not. I guess I shouldn't. Ooh, little love box here. This house looks pretty abandoned though. At least they left some
That makes
batteries
2
out.
packs of spares for the camera.
I'm just gonna throw their shit around. They left really dirty dishes out here. That's disgusting. Am I supposed to take any photos of any other infrastructure? Is this drainage ditch blocked? Is the septic tank okay? I can't check it. Here's someone's car. They're definitely home. Someone's definitely home. They just don't want to talk to me. Oh, and then this is just an alternate way back, I think. Okay, let's run all the way back where we were. Because we still need to get down to the dam, right? The dam was in this direction. Okay, the rocks look really bad. These rocks, like, they're just super blobby in a bad way. I mean, or this could be also be one of the cases where this is actually super researched and authentic, and this is one of those cases where real life looks really weird and fake and artificial, and when you try to actually do what's realistic, it actually looks bad in a video game. I don't know. But yeah, it definitely looks like giant like popcorn or something. Just the shapes don't really make sense. Is there any? No, I'm blocked over there. Oh, looks like the path is over here. Oh man, look at this. This is this has to be CG textures. I'm pretty sure I've seen this door before and this concrete wall before. I'm like 60% certain this is CG textures. I think I've seen this wall before too. It's just been over sharpened though. And look at that texture misalignment. It's okay, it's okay. I'm not gonna nitpick. It's fine. Let's just go check out this dam. Let's check out this dam. Should I take a picture of this? Picture of this? Any of this? No? Okay.
Hammer Valley Dam. I hope that at least this place is in a better condition.
Oh, the power's on. Oh, by the way, if you're not familiar with CG Textures, now known as Textures.com in 2017, I think, CG Textures was basically the photo source texture site that a lot of AAA and indie game industry people used. And it's still actually quite good, I think. But if you browse that website and you look in there, like, you'll be like, I recognize that shit stain. That shit stain was also in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, right? You'll have a lot of moments like that. What's that? What's this? This looks like some kind of part, some kind of signal or fuse that I should bring somewhere. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Maybe it's nothing. Oh, and here we have some kind of like drill press, it looks like. Okay, so this is like the machine shop for the dam, it looks like. I mean, it looks like a video game machine shop, you know. Perfectly situated against these like underneath these stairs. This is a nice picture. I almost want to take a picture of it, but I know I shouldn't. Maybe I'll just take a Steam screenshot. It's for my own reference. Oh, right. I was right. Okay, this is some kind of fuse. I need to find another one for the brakes, it looks like. Or maybe I don't need brakes where I'm going. Did anyone see a second fuse? I wish I could open all these drawers, but... and like rummage through them for stuff, but... looks like there's nothing here. Oh, here's the second fuse. Oh wait, but if I don't put one in the brakes, do I die? Okay, let's see if I die. I deprived you of a death already. I deprived this stream of death by train. So let's try death by elevator. Oh no, it's not even working. Oh well. Okay. Now let's try death by elevator. It's still not letting me use the elevator. I'm sorry.
That should do it.
I tried to die. I really did. You saw me. You witnessed my effort. Oh, the cage light on this, it's too puffy, it's too thick. I would have made this a little bit thinner, right? Or maybe modern cage lights are more thin, more wiry. Or I think my instinct with cage lights is I also would have used a more like hard bevel on that. I think it's weird to make it so soft and thick, for lack of a better term. Okay, that was a level transition. I think I'm actually gonna stop around here because it's been about an hour. Also, I have to teach some level design in a little bit too.
I don't think anyone's been there for years. One of the generators was broken.
Did you find anything else?
Oh, I'm doing a
The
phone
tree had
call
fallen
summing
on the
everything
train
up.
tracks. I managed to change the signal just in time.
Oh,
You should inform the railroad guys to have someone clean up the track. Anyway, after I'm down in the dam.
oh,
I'm
cool.
heading
Is
to
this
see
like
the government
dynamic?
tunnels.
It's like
Could
based
you
on
have
the
someone
things
pick
you
up my
did?
car?
I'll take care of it. Keep me posted.
That's interesting. So it's like summing up all the things you did. It's like the game recognizing, oh, another broken elevator.
Shit.
But I guess that explains why I can't take the elevator back up, right? Now I'm stuck here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and save here. And thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hearing all my random complaining and whining and nitpicks. I'm kind of into this. I think I want to see through Infra, if not for the whole game, at least maybe for next week. Let's see what happens next week, and as we do more infrastructure investigation and engineering adventures. But thanks for hanging out, and see you next week, I guess. Have a good day. Peace out.